My name is Jeremy Langford. I'm a glass artist and a glass sculptor, and I've been commissioned by the Israeli government and the Western Wall Heritage Foundation to create a series of 8 monumental glass sculptures in the ancient catacombs under the old city of Jerusalem. The artwork was to be created at Judaism's holiest site, the Western Wall. As an artist, this commission was a great honor and a great artistic challenge. The site is adjacent to the Temple Mount, where today sits the Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest shrine, and close by to many of the sites sacred to Christianity. This is Mount Moriah, the figurative and literal bedrock of the great monotheistic faiths. This is where Isaac was bound by Abraham, where Solomon built the first temple, and the site of Herod's second temple. Virtually no other location on earth holds such palpable religious, historical and cultural significance for so many people. My charge was to create 8 glass sculptures portraying the history of the Jewish people from its inception, beginning with the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, up to the present day return to Israel. This was for me the ultimate artist's dream. Art, sculpture, history and religion, a most potent mix. I needed to exercise great sensitivity and discretion in order to find an artistic language that would allow the sculptures to make their own statement, while at the same time respecting and harmonizing with the ancient architecture of the site. I also had to be very careful not to offend anyone's religious sensibilities in such a sensitive location. To achieve this, I decided to use an abstract form to be the symbol of figures from the biblical narrative. I related to the chambers as a canvas on which I would paint the sculptures. My painting medium was the glass column, the basic, simple form used throughout the exhibit. I used glass as a medium that transmits and reflects light. I felt this to be the ideal material to complement the architecture and archaeology of the site, while allowing me the artistic freedom to express the deep meaning inherent in these sculptures. I chose the technique of sculpting and stacking glass because of its potent aesthetic articulation, as well as its inherent symbolism, layer upon layer of glass, representing the layers of the long history of the Jewish people. This layering likewise speaks of the different civilizations, cultures and history which have consecutively converged upon the site over the ages. In this room, we can really see the juxtaposition of ancient architecture and 21st century art. This chamber was a Roman latrine. I was to create here a 15-ton towering sculpted column called Yearning. While excavating the site in order to lay concrete foundations to support the sculpture, archaeologists discovered a completely fully preserved ritual bath from the Second Temple, together with a wall from the period of Solomon's Temple, directly below the sculpture. I installed a glass floor and now have this very powerful glass sculpture suspended on steel girders. The result is a room spanning a period of almost 3,000 years.